Hello guys, and as you can see, this is a little bit different from the previous videos. It's the first time recording like this. I'll be hopefully recording more like this over time. And uh, for once, it's not just me walking around like this with a camera in my face, so you can actually see some more stuff and get a better angle as well. This is kind of the best angle I could find. It's a little bit annoying. By the way, you don't need some fancy setup or whatever to actually record. You just need the phone and the computer, and not doing anything fancy. There's a website that is letting me move my camera into my webcam, sort of, which is pretty cool. So, but this is an OBS, by the way, for any of you actually trying this. So, um, I've been watching Devin Nash quite a lot recently. Also, a small tangent. This is like the third or fourth time I'm trying to fucking record this, so I might be like less passionate in this and stuff like that. But before this, I've been looking more into practicing just better communication, saying using filler words less, using more body language and stuff like that. And it's probably not the best time to practice. It's not really tend to be practice anyways. I just do this video is mainly just to show you some things that what I'm doing, teach you a few things that not really teach you, but I guess I'd like to share some things that I think are really, really, really important. To be honest, if you take this video and you implement what I'm trying to say here, the message I'm trying to show, other than the content that is going to be here in later videos, it's going to be relatively long. But the biggest value here is going to be in a few videos, a few minutes from here. So you might not know Devin Nash, but he has an insanely valuable Patreon and a channel, which is free. The channel is free, and he has a lot of value in them for free about marketing and esports and streaming, like all kind of stuff, news about that and knowledge, which is awesome. It's just for free. And he also has a discussor, which is also very valuable because you can connect with other people and learn a bunch of things. And if you really like all that content, then you can get his Patreon, which unlocks even more potential views that he records. That has a lot more value in them as well. Now, unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to actually pay for it, and because my country, or rather, again, it's not a country where I live in right now, the debit card I was using did not work in Patreon. It doesn't work with most things as it is. So I had to use my credit card. Or rather, I didn't have a credit card at that point. Now I got one. I'll try to use it and hopefully it works. What I had to do is DM him as he was offering that in. No, sorry, not DM him. Email him as he was offering that in his videos, and ask him to basically give you access. And he would give it to you. I did that, and he graciously gave me some. Jesus, I have no as much energy now as I did in the beginning. It's kind of annoying right now that I want to record this and get it out of the way because I'm not going to do this later. But I'm just less energetic. That's just how it is. Again, raw. You see everything raw. So I'll have to find a better place for my camera or get a tripod or something. So he did send me the link for his playlist of the videos, of all the videos in Patreon, and I've been binging them lately. However, a very, very important point, and this is what exactly I want to talk about, is that honestly, it is so addicting. It is so addicting to watch videos. And normally, I would just be watching something, and then, as most people as well, to be honest, not just me, you would watch an informational video or educational video, and all you would do really is just watch another one and another one, and you feel, oh my god, look at me, I'm learning something. But in reality, first of all, you're probably forgetting what you learned most of the time, and if you haven't, nothing in your life changed most of the time, right? I'm looking at my webcam over there, but the thing is there, it's a little bit weird to talk to this looking up as well. Actually, let me maybe find a better spot. Oops, I have to give me a second. Yep, very raw, guys, as you can tell. Not even gonna cut this, because fuck that. I'm dumb. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright, perfect. I guess we're gonna put it here. You're gonna have to look at my double chin. Alright, this works. And you cannot see otherwise because I'm God in his space. Just like Devin Asher is God in his universe. So, most people just watch videos and then they get, they don't do anything about them. And I used to do this a lot. And recently I've been trying not to do that. And the amount of value that you've missed on in your life is probably infinite. It's tremendous. The amount of value you just did not actually use from watching the videos. The truth is, there are some books or videos or courses that if you actually sit down, listen to like one chapter, and you internalize it and you think, okay, I learned this, how am I going to apply it? And you make a plan or you do it. Like this video, oh, my camera died. Nope. Okay, cool. The website that crashed up. My camera died for a second. So you actually create a plan. And for this video, that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I thought I might as well do some work. I might as well record it. I might as well show you my thought process. I already started some of it. Not really my thought process, but what I'm talking about. I already started because the video crashed a bunch of times. And that's pretty annoying. But that's going to be better for the video because I was talking about random shit too much. Anyway. So, Devin Ash here. Oh yes, and I'm going to try not to leak the link. Devin Ash here is talking about how to make SOPs. And SOPs to me is a foreign concept because it's kind of, to be honest, I heard about them. I heard about the term SOP and I googled it and I was okay, makes sense. But I really thought that it was more like a, kind of like, it's corporate, it's kind of bullshit. And, I didn't think much of it. But now that I watched this video, I realized that it's kind of dumb not to do all these things. And I think there's a delay on the camera. Now that even in my recording, there's a delay on the camera. Oh shit, that's gonna be troublesome. Okay. Let me see if I can do a. I'm gonna have to really figure this out later. Okay, cool. I can try to delay it a bit and hopefully it does not fuck up too much. I'm still posting this video. I don't even care. It's content. It's getting shit out of the way. My roommate is not here, and I'm not gonna be recording this when he's here probably. So when I get this out of the way, I want to actually have it here and not be a silly goose. If I do this, I'm gonna look. You see me struggling with fucking cameras. Yes, I'm not gonna cut this. I could cut this. I could remove all this stuff. I'm not going to right now. If I'm gonna be rich later, I'll probably hire some editor to cut all the bullshit and make it better. But I'm not right now. So back into the video. He's talking about making SOPs, and SOPs are basically a plan. From what I understood, is basically a plan and an actionable thing you can look back into to be like, okay, how do we do this? Like you do some, you start some new project, and you're like, okay, how the hell do I do this? And then you know write the you write the SOP either for yourself or a business, and you just go back to it and follow it. So that's basically what it is. So Devin Ash here is talking about the fact that I'm gonna untile this for now. It's a bit for later. He's talking about that you wanna put, so there's input and output thinking, meaning that, so input level thinking is you try to think about everything you can control that leads you to a goal, and output level thinking is basically you're thinking about all the things that are external that you can't really control, but you can only influence. Okay, so that's it. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. It's a goal that you can influence, but you cannot really control. So, so for example, if you say, I want to get 1,000 subscribers, you can't really control that. You can influence that, but you cannot control that. You cannot control, for example, I want to lose 10 kg in 10 days. You cannot control that. You can only influence it. So how do you control it? You can't. That's the point. What you can control is don't eat this. Go to work out this many days a week. Work out for this long. These things you can control because you can do them. Right? The result of them you cannot control. I have the habit of looking myself in the camera, and that's the only way I know how to actually look. This is crazy. That is something I do need to improve on as well. And then, so he goes into writing an outcome that we're trying to get, and so the outcome we're trying to get, and we're trying to think of ideas basically that can get us there. And right now he's just brainstorming, he's just dumping all the ideas there, and that's what I'm doing as well. What he then does, which is very, very powerful, is you can actually, if you have a question or you're thinking about something, you can just Google it and you get a bunch of inspiration. What I did is I Googled newsletter ideas. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm brainstorming ideas for myself, so I'm writing SOP for that too. Very nice coincidence. And just everything, the universe just aligns sometimes things for you sometimes. And we already have a newsletter already published to um, two mails, one from me, one from my partner. And my output so far is thinking, okay, we have it's free right now, and it's gonna be paid later. And so far, we're going to be paid. I'm thinking about how we should be providing at least $15 to $30 of value on a free newsletter. But it can also be very, very relative, obviously, considering how big you are, right? A simple advice can change your income from 100,000 to 120,000. That's 20,000 difference. If you're small, it's a lot smaller and stuff like that. Then we want to increase the conversions of the people who are interacting with us, so our leads. So if we do present a course or some kind of other service, they're going to be more likely to get it because they actually got the value and they now know that they like us. The other one is growing our brand. So obviously, if we do provide lots of value in a newsletter and people talk about that, that would be really nice. And just having a bigger newsletter, that would be really nice as well. And then the other thing is providing unique information or lessons that will increase the value that they get and growing our brand and increase the conversions. So I've been dumping a bunch of stuff, and I've been just looking at these websites that the ideas that they gave me, and to find where I was, where I stopped. Tip of the month. I think I stopped here. Okay. Fave feature series and looping employees. What does that mean? Okay. So it's just basically talking about your own features. Kind of dumb, but okay. Share news. Okay. Lesson we learned. Okay, that's the last one. Package lessons from folks in industry. Interesting. Okay, so um, lessons from others. That's also cool. Share share a roundup of what you've published. Useless. Mistakes. Oh, okay, okay. Mistakes we've done. That'll be interesting as well. Mm. Oh, okay. We've done and others, other people. I was thinking about us first. Case studies. Case studies. Case studies. That is interesting as well. Okay, yeah. Case studies. Sure. It's just tough for us to get many because we have so much time investment into one client. But I guess consultation clients that could work. Teardowns, basic breakdowns. I don't really want to do breakdowns because it's a better getaway thing, and I feel like there's a lot more that can be done. Give practical examples. And just images based on my sub niche. Huh, questions. That could be not bad. Questions based on a form. Very nice. A form submission. Not bad. Share interesting specific news. Tough concepts. That's basically what we do. Yeah, I know we're gonna run out of that pretty fast, but that's what we already do anyway. Help people make sense of things. Okay, it's confusing. Yep, okay, send inspiring stuff. Review things. I think I did add that in. I'll just write that down if I didn't write it again. Review stuff. If we could do it, then it's just time taking. I'm not sure how much value there's gonna be in there. Okay. Ooh, I have an interesting idea. Okay. Newsletter Academy. But we'd have to work on that. But that'll be pretty good. That will increase engagement as well. Questions. Okay, that could be interesting. Mind-blowing stats. Okay, yeah, okay. Share stats over video or thumb. DC, great. Yeah, that could work. BTS video. Maybe, actually, maybe. Behind the scenes. We could do. If we kind of tough, but we could do. All right. Oh, wait, there's more. Exclusive deals, promotion basically. Email giveaway. A challenge. A challenge is interesting. That's kind of similar to that one, but yeah, that's also interesting. Some of these repeat themselves, to be honest. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's very interesting. Cool. Got that. But wait, they have all these tile features are really, really interesting. I love it. It's like one of my favorite features here. That's why I use Voldy. The only problem has been kind of slow lately, and I don't know why. So, okay, this website is kind of whack. But ideas are ideas. Okay, these are not really ideas. Welcome series. Yeah, that is a good thing. Yep. Welcome series. So like a newsletter course basically. So like newsletter based course. I'll increase some engagement as well, sure. Series, yeah. Alright, that's kind of it here. Awesome. Oh fuck. And the last thing, we're almost done. And then from there, we'll watch this next part of Devin Ash's thing, because then he talks about how to actually create a basically structure, a template, a sort of step by step, and I want to see how we can do that. Okay, this one's very compact. That's why I like that. How to guys, yeah. Blog post top 10. Ask me anything. That's kind of tough. Nope. I actually wouldn't want to do that. It's not a newsletter at the very least. Tweet of the week, behind the scenes. I think that's kind of it. Yep. Yeah. No more ideas here really. Awesome. Okay, I think we have enough though. I feel like this is not bad. There's some pretty interesting ideas here.
Again, like this is just that's another good idea. Thoughts.
So okay, so you can see he's just like doing basically what I was doing. Well, rather, I'm doing what he's doing.
Right? Like,
Honestly, I'm thinking I might either use the same channel or make a second channel uh, to do this, and then like I post all these videos, and then have the main channel to actually make it like actual videos, like the actual educational videos or something like that. And even if it's gonna get low views, you're gonna get more views than this. I might just draw it back to here because I do want to get some views on this. To be honest, like I want to see some people watching this. I want to develop like the audience. I don't want a lot of views. I just want a close audience, and that's it.
what I'm reading type of thing.
Don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. To be honest, I don't really want to do anything with it. Like there's some value. It's gonna be really weird though. I'm thinking I could be like offering coach services or something, but like seeing a guy um, go from nothing to like a um, somewhere, and then you're asking him for coach services. It's kind of weird, I guess. I don't think he would ever do that. Would I do that? Yes, maybe. If you see the final result of me being like, I don't know, jacked, speaking well, earning a lot, then yeah, I guess sure. That's like in me in, I don't know, a year or two or three. That's why I'm recording these now, because I genuinely do wish, as I mentioned multiple times, that I wish I would have recorded these like 2 years ago. I wish, man, fuck, I wish I could have, or at least a year ago, because you would have seen so many more. Like I'm like low 20, 25 maybe. If Elon Musk is like low 100, I am kind of, and it's exponential basically, obviously. Then I'm somewhere like low 20, low 25 maybe, um, or I don't know. It's actually kind of hard to scale on that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like nowhere. I am going to gym. I'm not exactly starting from zero, unfortunately. I not now at least. Before I was, so I wish I was capturing those moments as well. But um, but it's not like I'm going to gym and just gain some weight. I'm going doing kickboxing. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to work myself. My work ethic is much better than before. So I mean, it's like 2 a.m. by the way. I'm doing this at 2 a.m.
The first part of the newsletter should be like
All right. So you see, he's basically um, he just basically done it, and they're like, okay, that's enough.
I have this.
And
So
now
I
he's
kind
making
of
a structure.
understand like what my outcome is. I kind
And
of
why is he doing
understand
like this though?
like
And
what I'm
whatever,
going
I'll
to
just
do.
do it as well.
And
Like that.
based on this, I think the first part of the
So
newsletter should be like an introduction. So I'm going to put that in brackets.
okay,
And then I think the
He's not
second
using
for the
any of like
newsletter should be
thingies.
high value news slash insights in industry.
Structure, and then
Um,
we will do
and
boom, boom,
then
boom, boom. I'm not
the
using
third value
things like a
should
dumbass.
be bullet points, short form, what I think is cool. And
And
then
then we'll use this.
that's it.
As
So
the Devnash
I
be
think that
alongside us.
I was
It's
really
almost like he's here.
inspired by Five Bullet Friday, which is a Tim Ferriss
I guess I know what I might do with this. Maybe I'll create a community
newsletter
later
that's
or
like
something. I don't
extremely
know. We'll see.
powerful.
Whatever
Now,
feels right.
it's just 5 bullets that he thinks are cool. Now,
So,
granted, he's
um,
that's great,
oh
right?
fuck.
So we
Okay.
can't just put 5 bullets in an email and be like, here you go. Like we can't do that. We gotta do
Okay.
better.
So
Um,
intro.
so I think here
I'll make it
is
smaller.
at least
Okay.
one
So intro.
high value item
With a hook,
per newsletter,
because we want engagement, because we're
1 to
YouTubers
2
and shit.
paragraphs of commentary. So notice how like I'm getting like pretty granular here now.
Okay. Let's
Whereas
see.
like I focused on the outcome, which is really big picture, and
High
then I'm
value
starting
news, and
to
this is
sort
from
of
industry
go
with 1 to
more and
paragraphs
more
of
granular
commentary.
until I kind of understand exactly
Bullet points, short form of what I think is cool.
at least one high valued
Let's skip. I'm
thing
thinking
worked for me.
at least one value high
Another one
news.
here would be like a
Okay. So it kind of varies for our newsletter because so far we've been kind of like, okay, so here's the lesson, and we're just kind of breaking it down to sections and teaching them. But I feel like, okay, I mean, let's just eliminate some stuff here. Quick tips. I mean, we could do it, but it's not a lot of value here. Give opportunities jobs. Okay, that's pretty good. Give good video thumbs I found. In my opinion. Uh, it's decent, but I feel like it needs to be analyzed. If I analyze it, then it might be good. Analyzing the video is a bit more effort, but for me, analyzing a thumb is not bad. So I found and analyze why good, why bad, how to improve. Boom, boom. Okay, YouTube lessons we learned. These could be good. Bite size. Lessons from others. Basically the same. Just do any. I mean, this would be like if I also interview them or something, mistakes we've done on other people. Kind of blends into this. I would just do this. Case studies. Okay, case studies would be what? Basically breaking down a channel, but ideally we'd even talk to them. So plus interview them. I don't really want to break down channels too much because then it just kind of becomes Paddy Galloway. What's kind of interesting to me is that Paddy Galloway, who has insane value in his channel, by the way, I learned a lot from watching him. He says that you don't want to like write breakdowns. You want to actually have experience and stuff. But he's literally the guy like he's literally the guy who made a channel about himself, breaking down things of other people without necessarily like that experience yet. So it's a bit double standard to say. Maybe I'm missing some information. I don't know, but it kind of sounds like a bit like double standards. Yeah. Nonetheless, I do support the fact that obviously we need experience to teach stuff to people. I don't, or like to help people. I don't disagree on that at all. Questions based on a form submission. Okay, so I think we could do something like a form where they submit it, and then they rate. They submit a question, and then they rate another person's question, or they can rate and or submit. So questions based on the thing. I do like that because we can basically give them what they want, and that's pretty good. So then questions based. Submit a question and or rate best ones. So because this thing once I don't know how we're gonna do this, but it's possible. So review stuff I, it's not bad, but I feel like it's kind of. I mean, it's fine, but it's not the best. Newsletter Academy, I do like this. It's like, okay, so idea behind this was basically have like um, actionable things you can do, and you have to follow through with um, each newsletter. So give actionable homework and help for free, but they have to engage in newsletter. Awesome. Which is sort of like challenges, but challenges are right, okay, challenge based, and then I'll be doing this. Oh, I can't apparently. Okay, like this, and okay, so this is short, short term, and this is long term. Interesting. Stars on early questions for others, and then let them share it. Uh, what the fuck did I mean for that? Wow. Questions for others, and let them share it. What the hell did I mean for that by that? Oh. Amazing notes, Stefan. Perfect. Uh, questions for others. Questions for others. Shit. I think maybe I meant other people, but that's basically interviews. Okay, fuck it. Either of those is already there. Share styles of video or fun. Okay, but why? How is it valuable though? I mean, it's cool, I guess. It's interesting. Oh, this farm did this much. Why is it good? I guess, but then it's the same as breaking down other people's stuff, kind of. But you get CTR from that. Hmm. Mm. I would consider it, yeah, for sure. Uh, and give info basically behind the scenes. It might be good, but I don't really know what the hell to show behind the scenes. There's not enough content for that. Oh, it's like a tweet idea instead. Welcome series, I do like that. It is basically this, but newsletter based course on sign up. Awesome, like that. And then steps to improve, actionable Monday. Uh, sounds so dumb, but okay. Wait a second. I could combine this newsletter academy. I want to talk about this with my team. Unfortunately, as well, I cannot make decisions by myself. But I do like just brainstorming this, and we can work off of this at the very least. um, and I've done a lot of analysis. I still need to do a bunch of analysis on the newsletter. That's what I was doing. Like, I personally, I'd like to look into the shit I'm about to do, especially if it's a long term commitment. I'm like, okay, this is what they're doing. This is good. This is bad. This is what they can improve. And I judge even the best fucking people in their game, so that we can be the best. Like, I'm obsessed with literally becoming the best in any industry, whatever it is that I'm serious in and actually doing. Uh, I'm obsessed with just improving every aspect, whatever that is. So the same with the newsletter. That's why I was analyzing all the other ones, and now I know what is good and not bad, what is bad and what not good, and how we're gonna improve over time. Because I could like fucking set an hour a week or a month, whatever it needs, to look at our newsletters and be like, okay, how can we improve? Because we can improve all the time, right? And we can make the best newsletter that people like the most. That's just all it takes. And some people are very complacent. They think, oh, this is good enough. No, it can be better. And that's how you become the best. So interview YouTube small channels. I do like this. Interview YouTube experts. So basically interview, which can be like basically videos as well. To be honest, great. Like that. Sharing interesting news. Interesting news are not bad, but I would say, I guess we can have a snippet or something, like we could, but important. I want to say important, not every only news important. So these are like actual important stuff. Analyzing thumbnails, retention graphs, video editing itself. Similar to other things. There's value, but it feels weak sometimes. But it's not bad. Good thumbs and why they're good. Oh, I literally wrote that. Okay. Where is it? Okay, well, yeah, basically I already added that in. Perfect. Repeating sections, types of emails. Yeah, we already know that. Anyway, before and after thumbnails improvements. I, I don't. It's not bad. Yeah. We could do rather maybe. You'd be like thumbnail behind the scenes, which might be not bad. This could be a separate day even, to be honest. If we have enough good thumbnails, it could be. So I'm gonna be also writing, see, potential sections, like potential sections. Nice spelling. Okay, actionable. I'm amazing today. So actionable Monday, thumbnail Thursday. um, what else is there? Oh yes, actionable Thursday is it the same? I don't know. Let's say, uh, learning, learning Friday. I don't know, just random stuff. Uh, thumbnail Thursday. Well, this is just thumbnail Thursday, like improving stuff. Okay, cool. What about the behind the scenes design? Design Wednesday. I'm making these names up just in my head, just for reference. We can rename them. Design Wednesday. Concept Concept Wednesday. Let's just think of that. Okay, so before. Okay, I'll copy that. Copy that one. So concept concept Wednesday. Boom, boom, boom. Learning Friday, which is what the hell is Learning Friday? Oh my god, my memory is so bad right now because I'm not sleeping the proper time. Don't forget to hydrate, boys. It's gonna be a long video, but I don't mind, honestly. Again, raw stuff. Um, what is Learning Friday? I genuinely forgot. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, that's not good. Actionable Monday. Whatever. If I don't remember it, it might have been just bad. Some bullshit. Sometimes you think you're good, but you're not. These names make me cringe, but they'll make me remember it at the very least. Alright, awesome. Actionable Monday. We added that. Perfect. Interviews honestly will be pretty good. A lot of channels leverage that right now. It's a bit annoying because it's not real content, but they're learning. I mean, it is content, but at the same time, it's kind of you're just leveraging stuff of other people. Like in my opinion, mostly, which is fine and like it's strategy. But repeating section. Okay, that's just nothing. Analyzing thumbnails, video editing itself. Is that what I meant? Maybe. Could be. Could be. I'm gonna start organizing these basically. So this I moved from the Thursday to remove this from the Thursday. Yep, remove this. Challenges. Okay, so I'll do like okay, I'll do like bite-sized sizes. Boom boom. Share stats of the video from and give info. Okay, technically bite size. Review stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of against just reviewing stuff, but it's already there anyway. So mistakes were done and shit. Yeah, that's definitely bite size. Sharing important industry news. Yep, that's bite sized. Key studies, key opportunities. Yep, definitely bite sized. Questions, space, and form submission. It is kind of bite sized, but alright. The challenges. These are mostly bite sized. Welcome series. Yep. No, welcome series is actually like a whole thing. Alright, I think that's kind of enough for now.
A podcast or high value video I'm listening to. We'll just make these one, and then to get that a little bit more objective, I would probably not want to spend more than 1 hour per newsletter, right? And that's my goal personally, because again, like, your outcomes are going to be specific to what you're trying to accomplish. In my case, I don't want to put a lot of time into this because Patreon is like my secondary thing. Like, it's like my business has to come first,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
I
that
have
makes
to
total
like think
sense.
about my business first before I think about like how I'm doing anything else. So, um, things would be better than no newsletter. So I'm just good launching with this. Now that I do it, right, I'm going to learn a lot more about what I need to put in it or what I need to take out of it. So there's the skeleton, there's the structure. So now
Okay, I'm gonna leave
the
him
only thing I
entertaining
need to
for
really
while I'm
determine
not here,
is where am I kind of
while
getting
I'm doing the
these
rest.
resources. And I already have set that up. Where I get these resources is going to be from research from the lab, right? Which is the lab is the arm of the Dev and Nash community that like I pay to research things or find things or something like that. So research from the lab is going to be one. What are we doing with these bullet points? Formatting is the enemy. Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Research from the lab is number one. And then curating a list of websites I can look at every week
Hmm.
on one day. And then during the
Okay,
day.
hold on. We're jumping a bit ahead. So, this is gonna be a bit tough to be honest, the structure, because they're quite different. Well, okay, so far we just did like a hook, and then we just break it down, broke the big lesson down into multiple things. But we also want to, for engagement's sake and retention, it's well, by the way, how much YouTube moves into every other thing, like retention. Like retention-wise, literally, how to sell on the landing page is the same almost. Anyway, so then, okay, some of these we would not want to do all the time. Oof, something's making me uncomfortable. I don't know what. In this whole process, I'm trying to figure out what it is, because I guess this we have to like pick something because we cannot jump too much between the things, the bite sizes that we give. I guess. I mean, like, important, interesting news can come out randomly at any time, but some other things can really come and go. I mean, we do want to teach things on it, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be pretty tough. So I think I think since my brain is dying right now, I'm going to make one of the sections or templates or repeatable content, whatever you want to call it, and do structure for that instead. And then for the other ones, we're gonna think a bit later. So then, okay, concept one is actually pretty easy. Thumbnail Thursday is pretty easy. To be honest, that one. I might do that one pretty soon because it's repeatable content. I can do that like every week. We can do that first. Yeah, okay. You know what? That's good. Okay, I might do that. So let's do Thumbnail Thursday. So, uh, I'm gonna move this. Oh fuck, not like that. I'm not using formatting right now because it's kind of annoying. I mean, actual proper formatting, not this bullshit. um, okay, interaction with hook. How do we get? How can we even write a hook? A hook. How can we write a hook? Oh, for a thumbnail. I mean, there's not like a unique thing that we can do. I guess you could, but well, anyway, just a hook. If we can write a hook, perfect. Okay, actually, okay, I'm better thing. Okay, so it could be unique content in one of the thumbs. It could be. I'm gonna try to highlight important things, like a busy span. Okay, because I'm trying to use copywriting everywhere, or not the copywriting typography, and copy. Interesting. Copywriting I could be using more often in writing. I'm not. I should be, or in writing in general. So many things to improve at. It's crazy in life, and I think you can all everybody can be decent at them at everything at a pretty good level. So unique content and good, surprising, or crazy stats, dumb stats. What else? Uh, A B differences, something like that. Okay, awesome. Now we're basically gonna have thumb one, so thumb one, thumb two, thumb three. And if we do A B, we don't want to be too different. I mean, it has to be easy to read. One thing I learned about typography, and I learned typography a bunch before, and I realized basically the less variance in your typography that you use, the easier it is for the eyes to organize it in structure. So, for example, even things like making things bold, making things bigger, underlining things, you don't want to combine too many of them because it's going to be harder to think about them. Or like things like a quote, an embedded quote, or all those kind of different visual things you want to be careful with. Don't add too many. It's going to be too crazy, too hard to read. Same with organization. All that is important. So Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, okay, cool. And then I feel okay, I'm gonna think something like some bite size bite size bite size element, or just some value, okay, or conclusion, some ending value. Okay, so each of these thumbs, or do I already have to do this? I'm just gonna do like x3 maybe. Okay, I should do it like that for now. So we're gonna show. How did he do that? Like the bullet points. Okay, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. So we're gonna be doing. Okay. Okay. So what is good at? What why thumb is good? Or actually no. What's important first to me is stats to prove it's good. So has to be so has to be an outlier on the channel. Meaning that basically not every thumbnail you see has millions of views is good, because if you're Mr. Beast, any thumbnail is gonna be good, kind of, right? But some thumbnails are extra good, and that's what the ones I want to look at. White thumb is so good. So white thumb is good. So hypothesis, theory as to why it's good. Ooh, wait, fuck. Oh, that's so good. Hold on. Link to Discord channel with all of these breakdowns for free. But the amount of value that we're providing is crazy. It stacks up so much. Like this is basically a strategy. We're providing so much value for free that I want them to feel indebted to us almost, to buy the next thing, to actually buy whatever what is that we're selling. And not like in an evil way, as in like as a proof that it's like, it's one thing to get something for free, it's another for it to be useful. I can make a bullshit PDF for free, but like, is it good? Is it actually providing you value? That's what I want. White thumb is good. How thumb can be better. Aspects of improvement. Ooh, actually, bonus. Bonus. Either ask the designer for PSD, or try to improve it yourself. Okay, it's gonna be kind of tough, but that'll be really cool. That'll actually show it before and after. Like, oh my god, okay, I see what he means here. That'll be really nice. What else can we do? Okay, so stats to show why it's an outlier. White thumb was good. How thumb can be better? Oh, there's actually one problem, sort of. Sometimes it's hard to see if things are an outlier straight away. But okay, how thumbs can be better? What else? What else? What is else that I could get value from while reading this? If I was, okay, let's see, if I was a thumbnail designer, or if I was an YouTuber. Okay, you told me why it's an outlier. You told me why it's bad, or why it's good. You told me why it's bad, or rather how it can be better. Ooh, okay, alternative thumb concept. So basically we're gonna be like, might not be great, but another idea to get your brain jogging. Okay. I don't the copywriter, no, fuck, not copywriter, the apocryphist in me doesn't want to, actually copywriter as well, it does not want to make another line. I want it to be only one line. Might not be great, but another idea to learn, or to collect, I guess, whatever. Fuck, it's practice for me as well. This is the cool part, by the way. Writing these is gonna be literally practice for me. I'm gonna be doing this anyway. I might as well make a fucking newsletter out of it. Fucking stacking things. I knew, and Devinash was talking about this, I think. I don't remember when he mentioned that, but yeah.
Okay. On my personal notes, put down a cool section and link things based on what I'm watching or doing. So what this is a system process. So sometimes, like, when I get involved in things like this, it's like systems building on top of systems. So I have a system where
He's did you just mention it? Perfect.
Hell, that's like that in of itself should be a Patreon video. This is super valuable.
Yeah, I
so
definitely agree.
Write that down in
Devin?
in the content idea section. So what this is a system process. So sometimes, like, when I get involved in things like this, it's like systems building on top of systems. So I have a system where I write out a daily note thing. Hell, that's like that in of itself.
I should honestly do that as well. I need to like write daily notes.
Valuable. So I'm going to go write that down in the content idea section of that.
I'm very curious if he
Video
actually
is going to be
wrote that. He might not title it that way though. Man, the amount of value here is insane. Oh, my wanna watch is so bad and like utilize this. That'd be so crazy. Oh, but I have to do this first, step by step, no rushing. But it's almost annoying me because like I was like, oh fuck, I wish I learned this like a week ago and use this now. But it is what it is. Um, Let me make my cam bigger, but actually, oh, I can't. Uh, Wait, why is it like this? Oh, because it's horizontal, right? If I do this, it's gonna be way too low. Yeah, I'll figure it out one day. Right, perfect. I think that's basically done. I'm thinking, okay, so either bite-sized element. I was thinking about here, but I think it's here better. So, bite-sized element. So I'll be like basically uh, any of the outlined ones above, same as before. Okay, I think it's actually pretty thing obvious. Same. I don't know if we need to like write this, but just for clarity's sake. So and then boom. Okay, so we need actual conclusion here. Element here. Ideally we have some value here. Conclusion with value. I don't know how like I could do that really, but I need to. No, I need to. I don't want to end this structure like I don't know how to know. Just something to guide us along. Like even this one, you need content, crazy moment stats. That gives you something to think about. So conclusion with value. I guess I could do a summary, basically. Maybe like basically a so bullet point summary slash but what would you call this? Concentrated? No, not concentrated. But, uh, TLDR, sort of. Okay. Of thumb learnings. Cool. And then link to the Discord channel. All these breakdowns for free. Okay. I need to note this down. I don't want to change my window just in case I leak something dumb. So I'm gonna write it here. I'm very smart. Okay, boom. I have a very interesting setup, don't I? Genius person. Okay, so I need to be thinking basically. We have a Discord server. Anybody here, welcome to join. And we are. I'm thinking basically level unlocks. I need to think what stuff levels unlock and which are not, because they're free. But I want but like if you get it through levels, I feel like that might, well, it will get more engagement, I think, but at least it like gives you reason to stick around on the server. It gives you reason to stick around on the server anyway, but it maximizes the engagement. I think it's a good idea, considering they get other free stuff for free anyway already, and they get that one like free more. I feel like it's fair. I don't want people to. It's like a lot of my effort anyway, but so I wouldn't want people to like. But wait a second. Now that I'm thinking about this, is it a good idea to provide value for like if they're in Discord and they get that channel? They basically have everything that they have in newsletter. So what's the point for them to? Hmm. I might have to think about this. How I do these other ones. Maybe I just do different thumbnails. That would that would be kind of good. And so I'm in more in detail here, less in detail there, maybe, or I just do 6. So like 3 for this, 3 for that, and they don't get one without the other, or something like that, something along those lines. But more does not always mean better. Something fit to think about, definitely. The video is getting to an hour. It's interesting. Be doing this shit for an hour. Let's see what else Devin has to tell us.
You're just seeing my process here. On daily notes. So I take daily notes and I base it on a template, and I just put in. And so during one of those templates, it just asks me various questions. One of the questions is going to be, what kind of cool stuff did you see today? And then I'll just put links in there, and then I'll go through each one at the end of the week, and I'll just like pull them into the newsletter, the ones I think that are absolutely the highest value, because I'm always listening to podcasts, guys, always exploring new things, always hearing stuff, thinking about.
Damn, I wish I was in that newsletter. I'm not gonna lie.
So that'll be that, and then there's going to be the cool section. There's going to be research from the lab. Here, I know what I'm gonna do. So like I've got the Patreon members, I've got the newsletter. I'm basically ready to start writing it, and now I know like the
speed up my things.
And I'm done with the SOP. So that's the SOP work back. Some other things that you might want to put in that might be relevant to you. So these are things that I didn't need on this one, but just things that I want to like say that you might need. Specify team members and their roles and authority. So in my case, I am an army of one, and then there's my lab researchers. So we don't really need to specify anything. Like there's like people that own certain parts of it or whatever.
Yeah, I do
Not
need
yet,
to write
right?
this.
Like maybe if somebody wants to take on the newsletter, then that's the case. But for now, it's just me. Secondly, you might want to define like authority. You might want to define like who's doing what, time frames, right? Like if you need to, I already know the time frame of this is going to be in the next couple of weeks, so I don't need to write that down. But if you have a project, you might want this completed in like, what is it, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? What's it going to be? And you should always ask yourself, go back to myself, how you.
These are really good things he's mentioning here. I'll mention in a second.
Probably the only thing that's keeping me on that 1 to 2 week time frame is like some kind of inertia. I should just write it tomorrow. So I'll just schedule that there. See, 10x works. Like you just
okay, no, actually, I wanted to do this. This is really good.
I could potentially just write this tonight, right? And I could have this, right? Probably the only thing that's keeping me on that 1 to 2 week time frame is like some kind. And that's a pretty easy answer. Like, well, I could just start writing, right? Exploring my own options. Like, well, what would happen if like my newsletter should come out in the next couple of weeks? So that I don't need to like ask myself like what. But I could ask myself, like, right? Like exploring my own options. Like, well, what would happen if I did this tomorrow, right? What would it take? What would need to happen? And that's a pretty easy answer. Like, well, I could just start writing, right? I think I have enough resources that I could go look at.
And so I could start writing this now, to be honest.
Been doing them for the last 2
but
weeks because we already set that up.
I just, and what he does, I need to write a thing for this myself. To be honest, like a reminder. I use reminders a lot. I write notes. I have tasks, but also reminders, and I'm trying to like create this system more and more of just like second brain, basically, or not necessarily second brain, but also just things that actually help you move forward. Like for example, me going to a cafe to work more, that's something that helps me. If I have a daily or weekly, whatever, like he's taking notes, which is a really good idea. I should do it too. You'll be learning things, you'll be remembering things, you have an archive of things. It's useful. So, but right now I'm thinking basically, do Devin Nash questions thing. Actually, you have a poster for that. Yeah, I made a poster. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know what I'll show it later sometime. Don't want to show my desktop or other things. Just don't want to risk it. I think I already leaked some stuff anyway. Wouldn't want to like. I have to go. I'm gonna have to look through my thing and be careful I don't leak some shit. So Devin Nash question thing. Yeah, I'm setting myself a reminder right now, and I will set it to do this just every week. I think every week I'll just do a week until I do it, or like until it becomes and fucking annoying. So that's why I have lots of these reminders. At the very least, they make me think, oh, I should do this, and at some point they annoy me to the point that where I have to do it. So there's actually a program I have Todoist, which is pretty nice, but I just cannot always. It doesn't have reminders for free, which is kind of dumb. That's a topic for another video.
Newsletters and SOPs, workbacks. You should do this for any significant thing in your life. It can be Any kind of personal change, so like things like losing weight or exercising, things you wouldn't expect, or it could be any kind of business change. Just create a Google Doc, write it out. You'll feel better. I'm gonna talk a lot more about writing because I think that self introspective writing is like actually my superpower. It's like something that I've like spent a lot of time honing, years actually,
Hmm.
written
Very
thousands and
interesting.
thousands of pages
I
on,
agree.
and it'll be. I think for another Patreon video coming up soon, we'll do a talk on like how to do
That's
daily
actually
notes and
what
like keep
Jerome
track of
Peterson was
things.
also like
So
talking
hopefully this
about.
is valuable. Just
He
like let
has
me
like
know if it was
a
or if it
course.
wasn't. Okay,
Don't remember
and
what it
we'll talk
was.
again soon. Thanks.
All right, awesome. That's basically that's it for my video as well. I've done my shit, and if you're doing things alongside watching this, that's also great. If you're actually watching till the end, that's insane. I don't know. I don't know if I would watch fucking 1 hour. I'm not gonna. 1 hour is
Hello.
fucking a lot.
Today we're going to go over some of the
So
daily templates that I use to
so
keep
that's
track of
crazy.
things, to optimize.
Well, I'm already showing my desktop. Actually, there's nothing on my desktop really that is like crazy. It's just maybe kind of disorganized a bit. Uh, so, Jesus, that is crazy. This long video when I did stuff. I want to do more of these. It's kind of fun. I just, uh, I'll name these something different maybe. Again, I don't even care if anybody watches. There's just value here. There's some value here. I'm showing you something else. I'm doing my thing. Maybe I'll helping you to work on your goals. If that's the case, that is awesome. If you actually watch till the end, say say 1 hour, 1 hour 6 minutes gang or something. I don't know what the Finnish is, something like that. Not gang. Whatever. Just say you watched till 1 hour 6 minutes. And if you did, I genuinely want to have a call with you. If you actually did watch this, if you just skip to the end and you hear this, that doesn't count. I'll find out if you're lying to me. But if you're not, I would love to just talk to you and like, who the hell is watching this till the end? All right, guys. Yeah. See you to the next one.